Welcome back with Happy Chappy. So, this is about our health and controlling that. As I'm in the north of Ireland, uh, which is under the UK government rule. But if you look at most of Europe, it's under UK government rule. And what I've found is they're keeping us in a system that is keeping us sick. I'm going to use alcohol, the substance, as one of many that is doing this. So, what alcohol does, if you drank one beer every night, what you would find is it would start creating holes in the brain, black spots, damaging, mutating the brain from that connection to the body, leaving you out of balance, causing one to come into a sickness, depending on where that spot is. And so I came across a plant that does the same thing as alcohol. Gets you that way and get you jolly, but doesn't have the negative effects. Doesn't damage the brain. It actually promotes the health of the brain. And it doesn't get you aggressive. It chills you the fuck out. And it's called kava. But the plant is illegal to take into the UK. Yeah, it's scientifically proven to better your health, while alcohol is scientifically proven to damage it. Not only damage your health, put you in a state where you could damage another's health. That leaves us volatile. So why are we in such a governing state that holds us for us to be, to keep us sick? And when we are sick, we have to go to a doctor, we are told, to get a prescription that is free, you're told. But it's not free. You paid for it already with your taxes, which is gifts to the government. You've also paid to get sick by buying the substance. And then with your belief of it all, and you run to the doctor, then the sickness is created. So you pay more and get the free medication that you've been paying for. And then they use your security, social security, to claim for your medication. The cost of it. the medication that was created by them letting substance like alcohol be sold to you so you could pay for your own sickness. While there's a substance called kava that sits outside the system that would do the same thing, even better, but then that would take away the alcohol, and it would also take away the prescription drugs, because your brain health and connection to your body would enhance, and you would get to see who you are and the true power of who you are. But hey, that would take away power from someone else called government. And then we have government. What are they there for? The people. So why are you preventing things that are beneficial to the people? And plus, it's a legal system, not a lawful system. So if you're in the law, I'm not talking about being a police officer or in the court. You're in a legal system. That's not in the law. Common law. Running in common law. Law of the people. And if you are, then any action that is taken against you by the legal system is unlawful. So if I was to have kava right now and enjoy that and be woohoo and happy, and a police officer or officers came to arrest me, then I have the right and the papers just to print off, to hand to them, to set up a court hearing under a jury of the people to see why they are breaking the law with their legal system. You see, their duty is to protect you, not to harass you and harm you and damage your health, but that's what they do. And we as the people accept it. Not me. And it don't have to be you either. Why are we so silly to pay to get sick? And I say that using alcohol as a substance, and it's not the only one. We've been taking sugar for years, and now we have sweeteners replacing that. If you can't see the picture and not willing to stand up for your own health, then what's the point? What is the point? Do you not consider yourself worthy enough? Do you not appreciate your body, your mind, your soul, to give it the best that it should get, and to see what comes from that in who you are? Or do you just accept? Is that what you're going to do? Accept it all? They said this, they said that. Does it make sense though? Doesn't matter what the fuck anyone says. But if it doesn't make sense, then why are we listening? We need to think of what makes sense and to follow that, being God's laws. God created substance on this earth for us to live and to stay healthy. A man fucked it up and keeps fucking it up to make money. Money that for use of exchange. While all along, all that's been done, it's not people are getting richer, better, stronger, or healthier than anyone else. We've got one section called government that holds everybody in a wee pile and controls them. Move to the left, move to the right, jump up, sit down. Bit like we'll call the government Simon. Simon says, and people follow. And if you don't follow, you're out. Maybe it's time not to follow. This Happy Chopper. Love and peace.